What's up guys, the content of this video is about how to have viral videos on social media for the USA algorithm if you are creating videos with the AI. It's a very extensive video as you can see from its length, and you don't have to watch the visuals directly because I will just be sitting here and yapping. There won't be any animations to keep your attention, just a pure value. So if you can do two things at once, I recommend you play this video in the background like a podcast, and I believe in the terms of the value, this video will be truly packed, and let's get into it. We are going to talk about 4 chapters, which are: first, initial settings that determine how fast your account will grow, meaning the phone settings and the Instagram settings. Second, the type of the content you should be posting and what it needs to meet in the order to be viral. Third, we will go significantly into what type of model appearance is currently the best on the market. And fourth, we will finish with the exact structure of the video and how they should be composed to get the highest reach engagement. Let's dive into it. First chapter, initial settings that determine account growth. To start off, you can have the best content possible, but if your account on the technical setup is wrong, the algorithm won't push it. That's why the first thing we deal with are the initial settings. I will tell you 5 most important things, and if you avoid them, you will be much closer to success. Let's start with the most important one: don't use your home Wi-Fi. In short, when you turn on hotspot from another device, you have most probably another phone you normally use, and it's a network with no history. Therefore, it cannot be identified with a network that might have some negative history like your home Wi-Fi. The moment you create an account on that Wi-Fi that would be damaged, Instagram would immediately lower your trust score and you would end up shadow banned. Instagram doesn't directly says you are shadow banned, you just know it because you have 0 views. Most probably it has sometimes happened to you or somebody you know that they had 10 or 20 views, and the trust score is what Instagram uses to evaluate whether it will recommend your videos, and you keep yourself stuck maybe at 10 or 20 views like maybe you have experienced before, and that's most probably that you don't want, I don't want, nobody wants it. Ways to ruin your Instagram trust score is to include not warming up the account long enough, so you will not look like a normal user. Also, the type of content you post, the links you get on the content or on the profile you use, and even the username you chose. I focus a lot on these details because I had to figure them all out myself. And as they say, devil is in the details. The first and second week are the most crucial. You need to do things properly and set the ground for the best start possible. You can also ask ChatGPT for advice, but I will be honest. When it comes to AI models and ChatGPT, it doesn't normally answer you, or when you ask in other terms, it will just answer you the wrong answer. So the best thing you can do is to collaborate with somebody who knows how to work with AI models. Okay, let's get into second chapter, and that is what content to post to have a viral potential. Now that the account is prepared, let's move on to the content. Viral content stands up on the 3 pillars: quality, value, and interactivity. Quality means clear visuals, proper colors, and no plastic look of the body your AI model has. You can start posting the same thing the first week as you would after 2 months when the profile is established. What I can tell you for sure is that if you try to chase just views from the beginning with highly explicit content, your Instagram will go down, get banned, or also the same for other accounts on other social medias as is TikTok. New profile has to look like a normal person or normal AI person, not like an OF model. Meta in general doesn't support explicit content, but they don't have a problem with AI models. You see yourself how many AI models are just going viral right now, like crazy. That's why it's important when you start revealing your model, and you should definitely not do it at the beginning. The content has to be high quality. Your model can't look glitchy, plastic, or cheap. Many people ask me if the AI model market is oversaturated, if there is too much competition, and I always answer the same. The only market of a low quality AI model is oversaturated, and in my opinion that's really true. The same way it's oversaturated with people sharing random knowledge online, but quality always wins. Quality means visual plus audio. Contents has to get you value, and interactivity means reactions. When we start posting our AI model on social media using good looks, viral music, and choosing the niche we want to target, every single video we post has to meet the criteria in order to let our profile go viral. This is the most important thing because we can use trends that are already working in other methods for giving us higher chances to grow our audience. Once we have already a base of fans regularly watching our model's videos, it will be much easier to get views because our model has already a credibility and automatically a baseline of people who Instagram can recommend it her videos to. Nobody has a viral profile by accident, and if they do, they did something that brought them closer to that luck. Expect massive followers and viewers in the first week, as other AI models guru says. It's not true. The most important part is that once you choose your path for your AI model, stick with it. Chapter 3. What model look is currently best on the market in my opinion? Here is why knowledge of the market trends matters. Imagine your model is viral because she posts dancing videos, and that's why she has amazing views, engagement, and areas, for example 10k plus. That's great, but she can suddenly change to a gothic girl look and start promoting gothic outfits. Because people already saved her in their minds in other way. Any chances, unless it's free value, feels like a downgrade to a fans. So right from the start, try to build your model, look, that she can succeed or have a potential to succeed, go viral and hopefully earn money. These are 3 aspects you should focus mostly on. Later, if you find a better niche, I suggest creating a second model rather than changing your current one. I already burned a successful profile this way and it's definitely not worth it. Now, your model should be generated, for example just a blonde, and if you want more niche, for example a doctor blonde or a hybrid, that's a mix of both. For general models, you need to be the best marketing and the best quality content to win, and most of us don't have that at the beginning. Second, niche models. If you make, for example, an Asian model, you will automatically filter out part of the audience that doesn't find Asian attractive. But the best ones who do much more loyal and supportive of your content. You can also niche down further, like an Asian doctor, which makes your audience smaller but more specific and dedicated. Do your own market research, see which models are going most viral and analyze them why. Don't make the mistake of designing the model based upon your personality like. This isn't about your taste. Chapter 4. Exact structure of videos for maximum reach and profit. The most valuable part of a video is just the beginning. Especially with a short form, the first seconds matter. It doesn't even matter how good it gets after 3 seconds because they will never see it. That's why we start with something that sparks any emotion. Shock, humor, surprise, teasing. Creativity is key here. If you don't have a working system yet, you need to rely on creativity. People have seen enough boring creators. They want something new and risky. When we hook the viewer, the video must stay interesting at least in the first segment, with one clear reason why they should keep following. If reason exists, we can push them to the perform to the CTA, call to action. At the end of the video, whether that's liking, commenting, following or going to our model's paid page. Everything we do on the social media must have an intention. Don't just post for the sake of posting. Know where each video leads. Every CTA has a purpose, and the ultimate goal is for people to spend money on our model. If you are starting out with AI models alone, no system, no prompts, no experience, the chance of making money in the first month is very low. But if you do it with someone who already knows how, your chances are by far the highest. Right now, I'm not here to sell you anything. Most probably you don't know it yet, but I have a private group when the members I work with, for example, I can show you some winners from the group. If you don't have money or don't want to spend money on AI models, don't do it. Just educate free on YouTube. You have already evaluated that my knowledge could have a value for you. You can join the private group by texting me on my Telegram below. Peace.